afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining me. My name is Miss Lisa, and I'm the Youth Services Librarian at the Ponte Vedra Beach Branch Library, and it's time for Crafternoons. So today's Crafternoon is inspired by Earth Day. Earth Day's coming up soon, and I thought it would be really fun for us to do a recycled, earth-friendly craft. And so before we start our craft, I'd like to remind you that learning about Earth Day, learning about new ways to be green is easy. Come put some books on hold, come check out. We have lots of new books on climate change, ways to go green, storybooks, lots of neat things. And these are books that are published just for kids, so kids can learn about the ways that they can make a difference in the world for Earth Day. So I encourage you to come and speak with your librarian and learn about all the different options you have to learn more about how you can go green. So today's earth-friendly craft is inspired by recycled materials. And so today we're going to learn how to make these really pretty multi-dimensional silhouette pictures. So you're going to get, if you get a craft kit at the library, you may get a different silhouette with a different shape. But we're going to turn recycled magazines or newspapers or whatever you have at hand into these beautiful multi-dimensional pictures. They're so pretty, right? And so it's very simple and fun to do. And once you're done, you could even perhaps turn yours into a gift. I took one that I made and I made it into a beautiful flower. So you could give this as a gift if you wanted to. So join me and let's learn how to make these beautiful pictures together, okay? Okay, friends, let's get started. So if you picked up one of the craft kits from the library, you would get one of our pieces of construction paper with a silhouette cut out in the front and some recycled magazine strips that you can use. Now this is super easy to replicate from home. You could cut your own circle, a heart, a star, a shape, and really you can do a lot of different things with this craft once it's finished. So for example, here's one I finished and gives you a closer look to see how the finished product looks. Isn't that fun? So you're going to start with your construction paper, and the only supply that you really need to add to this kit is some glue from home. So you have your strips of paper, and this is where the fun begins. So all you need to do is just layer the strips one by one on your paper. And this is where the fun is. You can choose, like, how do you want your patterns to show? Do you want to have more color? Do you want to have, do you want to alternate colors? Choose different designs? And really, depending on where you get your recycled materials from, see, I like to kind of look and see, ooh, I think I want this one here. And you're just going to put a little bead of glue on each strip. You can layer them really close together. You can have bigger strips or smaller strips. It's really up to you. I like the way that this is totally fun and flexible for how you want your design to look. Now, if you can't wait and you're impatient and you kind of want to see how's it going to turn out, close this over and you get an idea of how your design is coming together. So let's just glue a bunch of strips. Here we go. Okay, now that we have our designs, our strips all glued down, look how I love how they kind of three-dimensional pop up. You can see how your design came together. And then the next step is you're just going to glue the front of your paper down. And the way we're going to do that is we're just going to take a little bead of glue around the outside, like so. Okay, and then I like to take just a little bit of glue around the edges of your silhouette, just like that, to make sure they stick down nice and cleanly. And then you're just gonna fold it over. Gently, gently press those edges down, just like that. Nice. And then you can just set it aside, okay, and let it dry, okay. And then once yours is dry, now I know mine is still drying, but I'll show you, once it's dry, you can use your scissors to trim the edges and make them nice and neat. And if you wanted to take the extra step, and you don't have to, but I think it's kind of pretty if you take a marker or a crayon and just kind of highlight the outline of your silhouette. Just gives it a little extra color. You could do whatever you want. And there you go. What a fun, eco-friendly, recycled craft. I hope you enjoyed that today. Thanks for joining me for Crafternoon, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.